Boom. Now we're live. So I'm so glad I'm doing this live because boom. Now we're live. So I'm so glad I'm doing this live because I've been talking to people recently, and they've been telling me some bunch of stuff that it just put me to think. Hold on one second. Yeah, so I got the brilliant idea, and I put this for dummies because I talk to people and they tell me how markets are going. Look, you are in the most favorable administration ever. America is safe. America is in the most high skyrocketing charts on the markets, whether it's forex, futures, gold, Bitcoin, I mean cryptocurrency, and other type of investments. So real estate is one of the good ones, but implicates assets as tangible. Many of us, when we were teenagers, we did not understand. We were not cognizant enough just to comprehend how vast the markets are, and you just rather to go and chill and gather because in America they consider people of 20, 21 year old, well 20, still fucking children. So they consider to be still a child, and you're comfortable with your parents living in their basement or however you are enjoying your life with your friends. If you're not putting attention, what's going to happen that markets and the economy is going to get you. I mean, it's not that you're going to have, because America is a capitalist country. It is the best of the best structures and models for economy. I never seen any other one better than capitalism. And the capitalism is always hated by those who do not perform and work because they've been handing them out, they've been given, they've been freebies away, given away by previous administration that you do not want to have that. You know, that's called communism. Socialism is the same too, but it's just not far from that. So those methods of implementation. Give 1 second. So it's just how it is, and that stuff, it will never gonna fucking get you what you want. Communism is not good at all. These people that are talking online, people are talking that they really want to change their lives and they have what they have and they're giving up. They will never gonna be respected. I clearly try to tell you, go to live to those countries for 6 months. Go to live to Iran, go to live to Cuba, go to live to Mexico, go to live to South America, go to live to any other communist country, and you will see how you will wish that you would never left the United States of America. You will wish that you could have an entrepreneurship, or just not just that, just the comfort, just the good moment, being lazy and fuck up nobody, a fun time, because that's it for me. Fun is this is the initials for a fuck up nobody. That's how I see it. So if you're not getting concerned, if you're not thinking what to do in the very most favorable and successful age of the United States of America, you're gonna hate it. You're gonna hate it for a long time, and you're gonna look at yourself in the mirror and say, what could I have been done? So, and then the other side, I talk to, because I work with powerful people and I work along humble men, humble people too. So, and I try to understand their thoughts, and they're like, and I thinking like, yeah, okay, tell me. So I was like thinking, oh man, I saw this guy. He's doing this and that. I remember he passed out and got hammered. So I'm like, on what? Just addictions, because the best way to control masses, or most of the people, is just like placebo effects. Give them everything away, and if they complain, they're gonna get wrecked. You're not gonna be respected when you had them out. You're not gonna be respected, like I said. You're just gonna think like outside of your mind, outside of your comfort zone. In order to get that, you're gonna get so fucking bored that you're gonna hate every single day what you do, because you're gonna be dissatisfied and confused on how to perform it. But once you implement this strategy of consistency, that consistency is action. It will beat the talent. And I'm saying this because look, there's other influencers that I give them the credit. I give them the credit. I learned from the biggest higher echelon people. And perhaps I surround myself with them. Perhaps I chat at a times with them. I surround my mind, my mindset, my thoughts, my person, everything I do. I surround them with their thoughts, their ideology, because rich people think like rich people, and the poor people think like poor people. So in your mind, you gotta ask yourself, how can I get there where I visualize myself? Because you get glitches about yourself, not just today, most of it every single day. But if you're scrolling up and down, you're not gonna do anything. Stay away from the phones. Try to do something. Try to get an idea, because bigger minds, the bigger and successful minds, they speak about ideas. Medium minds, medium minds speak about happenings. What happened in their life during the day. That's all they talk, all they see. And lower minds, they speak about other people. Of course, everybody talk about it, because I lived it before, and I sit with my buddies. They got the Rari, they got the money, they got the investments, but nobody cares. Nobody cares. They are their own bosses. They have freedom, financial freedom, geological freedom, and freedom of their mind. Those are the three aspects that they just focus on. My mind is free. I have the free will to think whatever I want. Then after that, I'm just gonna ponder and ponder and ponder and ponder, and I'm gonna try. Oh, I got an idea. Let me try. But it doesn't stop there. It does not stop there at all. So if you're a new guy trying to understand, okay, well, I'm 20, 25, perhaps 30, and I want to drop the job. Me personally, I do not recommend you just to drop the job. Just find your way up, find something to do, find something to flip, or just go to seminars, go to these real estate, events, talk to people, talk about investments, because virtual relationships are the bigger ones on earth. Now in this age, this era, if you're not thinking enough, how can I expect and expand myself in the bigger field of investments? You're gonna stay there, entertaining yourself, looking, scrolling up and down Instagram, look at the jets, look at the cars, look at all that people that you've been doing what you do not want to do, or you procrastinate, and you're like thinking, oh, what I've been doing all this time, man. If you think what you've done like yesterday, perhaps you will understand. How about a month ago? You may forget. How about a year? 10 years, that decade. Do you remember what you've done? Do you remember what you've done? What did you do just to change your life? Because look at yourself and look at the people that you surround every single day in order to be successful. And just not just to be successful, let's put it lower. In order to go to the path to invest, to have financial freedom. Money is not everything, but money, yes, can buy happiness instantaneously, temporarily. Money will be your best ally, but how you see yourself, how you pronounce your words, how you use the wordings that come out of your mouth. What's your mindset? What you're thinking about it all the time. If you're thinking about all the time about issues, if you're thinking about stupid, random, dummy shit, your life will become that. Because what you're thinking and what you're projecting from your mouth, it came from your thoughts, and you're projecting it out there with other people. And guess how people are gonna see you? Oh yeah, well, yeah, whatever. And even though if you reach the higher echelon, the wealth, the reward, the people still don't care, and they're gonna just jab about. If you work out, if you work out, it hurts. If you don't work out, still hurts. So it doesn't end there. What are you eating? What are you feeding your body with? Those are things that you need to understand and implement, because what you eat is gonna feed your temple, your body. And if you eat trash, your body's gonna feel trash. It's very basics. This video is just for dummies. Okay, look at your parents. These times are changing so drastically and rapidly that if you just focus on your pleasures and start chasing these girls, because girls is gonna be chaos agents, most of them. There's really genuine girls that will support you and cheer you up, because all they have. Some of them, they just want to follow the career. I seen women that they follow the career and they get you along. So, and I always push this: the man and the woman that they cannot control their pee and they coach, the world will make them shit. So you need to have your mind up here and not there, not in the downtown area. Okay, so your mentality is gonna be on test. That God will tell you, okay, you asked for this, I'm gonna give it to you. So I'm gonna give you a little piece of what I supposed to, or what you could have asked with your thoughts. Here, this is yours. Take it. You're gonna see money in your job. It's all cool. You're gonna get the car. You're gonna get that girlfriend that she's with you along. But if you don't know how to maneuver it or handle it or manage it, it's gonna be taken away. It's going to be taken away, because those who ask get given, for sure. That's true. That's in the Bible. And those who have, even the less that they have is gonna be taken away. It is the motherfucking truth. There's no other way. There is no other way. There's no way. So you're gonna be paying very close attention to everything that you are doing. Do not overthink, do not stress, because you cannot enter the state of FOMO. For those who do not know what's FOMO, is the fear of missing out. Just dedicate your life. You need to dedicate your life. 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hours. If you get to work in the evening, if you get to work in the morning, you gotta reschedule yourself and prepare yourself just to get there. How to implement your strategies, focusing and executing. Then your word is gonna become a better reality. Look, this I tried everything. I mean, personally, it worked. Then it dropped, and I did not stop there. I kept pushing. I kept thinking myself, I can like, how can I just not prod, just to reload and ambush again. And when I say ambush, you start taking control of my advocation. I thought it would be within 6 months. It could have. You can even do it less than a year. But how bad you want it? Once you want it, that you deserve it, like you think this is mine and I claim it. No shit is gonna come falling down through the skies. Nobody's gonna come and tell you, hey, how can I fucking help you? No, nobody will knock on your door. They're gonna just gonna bring you outside from your house unless you do it. Not even your parents, because fortunately, if you surround with certain people that you came from the same place where you grew up with them, they will never gonna fucking see you. They're gonna just try to take it down with words. No, I don't think you can do that because you come from the same place. Nobody's king in their land. Um, Seriously, right now AI is taking vast um, places on the markets and everywhere. It's here to stay. It's already here. But what I think over and over at a times is that how is gonna be governed, the safety of governing, um, is already taking jobs from other people. So I'm not trying to be here just to scare you. I'm trying to tell you some facts that you need to understand. If you do not know how to help yourself to learn, because learning it could be 1 month, few hours, maybe 6 months, like I said. But taking action is just different. You have to have the personal initiative to tell yourself, okay, look, I'm working this job. Where do I want to be? I'm gonna give myself 1 month to fund my way up and start investing somewhere. I don't know if you like cars, you invest in cars, get with somebody, but you're never gonna do everything alone. Your initiative to find other people out there, to enter chats, enter forums, websites. And let me tell you something, you're gonna be aware of the fucking gurus. All those guys that they come on here, hey, I have a course that's got, yeah, some courses are good, but those courses, they could be backfiring. At the end, when they're telling you a long story, they're gonna tell you, I want you money. I want to convince you to tell you a story so I can have in personal intercourse or interaction that will make me to convince you to take your money. And there's nothing wrong with that because they're smart. They're doing it. But you will learn from them. Okay. But they're gonna keep you there feeding themselves from your efforts. If you discern and understand that this stuff that they're offering you is good enough, bingo. Okay. It's like when you unlock new levels in your score in a video game, like here. So, yeah, people who ask you upfront money in a show, in a video call, in a meetup, and those are fucking gurus. Be aware of them. There's a lot of people that are gonna sell you courses because they rent the Lambos, they rent the Ferraris, or they just I don't not just even that. They just pay cheap offers or clearance stuff used to appear that they are living the lifestyle and they project it to you. So you see in these like 20 videos, 30-minute video, or 30-second video, you're gonna see them. They're successful. They're just holding the phone, looking at it behind a Rari. It's not even their Rari, somebody else's, but you're just standing there and they're smiling. They know how to act. Nothing that you do by your own hand is even finding other people just like what they've been around. The best place is LinkedIn, Telegram, YouTube, Facebook. Use those platforms to understand that there's people that they're waiting to do business. But unfortunately, there's a lot of scammers out there. You need to understand that this world is hard. So the harder it gets, the valuable comes. That's a true thing. And most of the people that will ask me, "Where do you learn all this stuff?" Look, in the past, in my past 3, 4, 5 years prior to pandemic, let's say, before or even 2020, I was the dummiest, emotional, loser motherfucker. That's all I can say. I had a lot of attachments, and once I understood, but why did this happen to me? Why did this happen to me? That was me. It was my fault because I understood that things are just there. The things did nothing wrong to me. I was the one with my perception and my thoughts, my indoctrination. The people I used to surround and start just developing a different consciousness and understanding. That was my fault because I reacted for what everything around was around me. So I had to change. Don't you think those successful people that they just already went through a lot, most of it, they don't think. They just act because taking action and consistency beat the talent. Like I said, most of those people they smoke, most know they're sober. But if you build a team and you're talking on a consistent basis, you will get and do anything you want in the world. I'm not trying to sell your course here. I'm not trying to sell your course, so you know. I'm just trying to put this video out there because if people see it, they're just gonna help themselves and you're gonna say like, bim, you're gonna have a light bulb. I learned all these things from successful people, and I'm not gonna name all of them, but Mr. Pena, Tate, um, what's the name of this guy from real estate? Oh, Kiyosaki, you know, and bunch of people. I'm not gonna name it right now. They been through a lot, and they've been teaching every single person. They did not do it just for 3 months, and they're like, "Oh, I got tired." No, they kept in consistent basis, pushing themselves. They dedicate their lives. They are dedicating their life as of now, just talking and putting these videos out there. You have to have developed the confidence in yourself and start talking. It don't matter what your family says. If you live in their basement, just start talking and putting videos. Just get the phone like this and now start recording. Hit recording. Sometimes I put videos out here, and sometimes I don't. That's my hobby. I mean, when I get free time, because I spend myself working. So I just want to let everybody know about this because it's very essential. You're gonna feel crap. You're gonna feel crap when you're doing stuff. You're gonna be uncomfortable, and you need to get used to being comfortable by being uncomfortable. It's the truth. It's the truth of the reality. So be aware of women. Nowadays, most of women, they're not bad. Okay. But there's a lot of bad women out there. They're not having really good intentions for your pocket and for yourself. Okay. They're selfish to Jupiter. Okay. So, and they have a big, big strategy of manipulation, which is called seduction. Once you understand these about women, I mean, I'm not fomenting you to hate. No, 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 no. I'm just telling you, be aware. Don't open doors that you don't want to have and be open. And, pay attention around and talk to people. Because building relationships, your confidence will expand, increase. Your score is going to be higher. You're going to talk to other people that they've been through crap and they're going to tell their stories and you're going to build brotherhood. Once you build a brotherhood that you really truly need to build, don't forget about your spirit. Don't forget about God. Because once you reach it, God is just the absolute power. And it's gonna give you something to put you on test. So so just stay tuned. I'm gonna keep this video. I'm gonna keep posting this video. I have another um, profile that we talk about things in Spanish. I haven't even touched that one. I have to keep pushing this stuff. I gotta talk to my team. So, and yes, get a team on board, build a team. You want to talk to accountants, you want to talk to bankers, you want to talk to other people. Like I said, build relationships. And, when you talk about money and what you focus, it will expand. It's not just like, oh, I thought about it today. Hey, I'm tired. Go to bed. No, you get up in the morning, early in the morning, and you go to sleep late. If you work in the evening, you work in the morning for yourself. If you work in the morning, you work in the evening for yourself. That's how you gain. Invest in something, multiply money, learn how to multiply, and don't spunk in the stupid dumb things that you don't need. Like I said, I hope you can go backwards on this video. If I forgot something, I gotta keep uploading these type of videos. I'm not here to trying to reprimand you or just like get you scared, but eventually AI will take over some of part of mortality. I'm pretty sure those women that they broadcast doing the blue page, eventually might start selling their wombs. And guess where the rich men are gonna go? To the AI dolls with wombs. So we're gonna have babies faster than ever before. Within 3, 6 months, perhaps not 9 months biologically. It's gonna be baby factory to get done. I said so. Just take care of yourself, eat healthy, do good, be good. Like I said, have really good spirit of mind, and never forget about God. Never forget about Him. Don't control your emotions. You need to control your emotions because acting based on emotions is not good. Have some principles and, you know, um, try to get a lot of wisdom because wisdom is going to beat anything. Wisdom. Since even the beginnings of the existence, wisdom, consciousness. Like I said, take care and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.